Hi everyone, welcome back to Gridiron and Grace. In today's video, we are going to be decorating one of my favorite areas in my home, and that is my farmhouse hutch. I've already styled the top of it and shared it in a previous video, but today we are going to be styling the inside. As you can see, I have lots of things that I've collected over the years. I still love some of my Rae Dunn pieces. I love anything vintage, antique, things that I can find at the thrift store, pottery, crocs, all those kinds of things, and I'm going to be incorporating a lot of those into my farmhouse hutch. So I have it laid out on my table, the different pieces that I might use. Some of these I've had in here before, some are new items, and so I'm just going to style my hutch and bring you along. I'm not going to talk all the way through. I will jump in at some parts, but I'm just going to let you watch me decorate, and then I will give you an overview of it when we get done. I hope you're excited. Now let's get to decorating.
Gonna stay in this moment, gonna lay here on the grass. I don't need to feel lonely, I am finally home at last.
When I stack my bowls on top of each other, I use these small cupcake stands. It just works really well, and then they're elevated enough that you can see the words on each bowl. I started doing this whenever I got this set of Rae Dunn bowls, and it's just a perfect way to display them.
'Cause the best thing about it is I know I'm coming back. Oh, oh. Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you. Been walking down the street so many times, my feet know every brick and stone. Could wear a blindfold. No matter what I do, I'm coming home to you.
And this is where I decided to put this new coffee grinder. It's a vintage one that I ordered off of Mercari, and I love it so much. I knew I wanted to try to find a place for it in my hutch, and I am going to add some decor to it. I'm going to put a little creamer in the drawer, and then I'm also going to put some things on the top of it, but I just love it. And then for the background of this shelf, I'm using this little flower bag that a sweet family gave me a little while ago.
Places where the beauty never ends. Different cities, friendly faces, and perhaps I'm going back. But I don't have to be chasing every dream that I have. Oh, no. 'Cause the thing is, I've got more love here than I can bear.
I'm going to put these two vintage pie crimps in this little vintage creamer. I love this creamer so much, and I think the little pie crimps just look really cute in there. I'm going to add my little tea ball to the top of my grinder as well.
Been walking down the street so many times, my feet know every brick and stone. Could wear a blindfold. No matter what I do, I'm coming home to you. And I don't know why, don't know why, don't know why I'm always feeling homesick. Oh, all I know, all I know, all I know is this is where my heart is. Oh.
I'm going to add this little blue and white picture creamer to the front of this shelf as well. I thought it complemented the blue color that was on that ruby flower bag, but I just love this. One of the new things that I picked up recently. Then to the top of my bowls, I'm going to add these 3 new biscuit cutters. I love the scalloped edge detail of them.
Heart is all you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you.
Now we're starting on the second shelf, and I'm beginning with this drawer piece. I picked this up from my local antique thrift store probably about 6 or 8 months ago, and I love it. And I am going to display some things on top of it and in the drawer, which I'll show you in just a minute. And then I'm also adding some Rae Dunn pieces to this shelf.
You're my sweetheart. When you're around, I feel the sparks takes me higher, sweetheart.
These are two of my new pieces, these new pottery pieces. I love them. I love the brown color, and I am going to add some greenery in this little pitcher that matches my big pour pitcher on this side.
You're my sweetheart.
So I really like to do things in groups of 3 when I can. So to finish the top of this little area, I'm adding one of my butter presses. This is where I'm putting my new spool of yarn. I did get this yarn holder from Home Goods around the Christmas time, and it had a Christmas yarn on there. And then I recently got this from an antique store. So I think it's really cute. You are going to see in just a minute. I do put something under there to elevate it. And now I'm going to style my new copper pot.
'Cause you're my sweetheart.
I'm decorating with the same kind of greenery on this whole shelf just so it will look uniform. And then I'm also adding this Milk and Cream Company sign. I got this from a little store in Tennessee, which is also where I got this little cow coaster. And I think it just goes really well with my cream and sugar. To the bottom, I'm going to add these tart tins and also put this new little vintage key in there. I think that's so cute. And then I'm also going to add some of these star cookie cutters. I had these hanging on my gingerbread tree, and I left them out because I thought they would be pretty for like my summer and patriotic 4th of July decor, but I hated to pack them up, so I'm just going to tuck them right here in this little drawer, and I really like how it looks. Now we're going to work on this middle shelf, and as you can see, I've already placed this piece, and this is a Christmas present that I got from my sister-in-law. It's a large brick mold. I absolutely love it, and I am going to style a lot of my crocs and pottery pieces on here. I did put one of my new pottery jars behind here just to give it a little height back there, and then I'm also going to add this candlestick. I love this, and I am going to just fill it up with all the crocs crocs and cheese jars. I have a lot of these, especially like at this smaller size, so we're just going to start playing around with it. I would love to know down below in the comments if any of you collect anything. I still have a collection of Rae Dunn items, although I have gotten rid of several over the years, but I still have my favorite pieces, and you can see they are displayed here in my hutch. But I also would love to collect crocs, cheese jars, pottery pieces, small pottery vases, and things like that. You can see I have quite a collection right here, but I also like the pitchers and the jugs and things like that. So pretty much anything pottery or crock, I love it, and I've really loved incorporating them into my home decor. Now that I have all of them placed, I am going to add a few things into a couple of them. In this one right here, I'm adding some mud pie utensils. That's the ones with the little white beads. I did thrift the fork, and then I got that little spoon from the same store in Tennessee that I've shared. I've gotten different things from. I'm going to add some little bobbins and little spools and just fill in this area. I'm also going to add some of my wooden utensils right here in this front crock. I have a wooden masher and that little melon ball and all those kinds of things, and I just really love how this turns out. That small cast iron pot did belong to my husband's grandmother, and whenever she passed away and they were going through her things, that is something of hers that I got, so I like to display it in my hutch. I'm also going to add this biscuit mold. I love this. I got this at the thrift store several months ago, but I love how it just completes this shelf. Now we're moving to this shelf, and I am going to style a lot of the pieces that I had on here before, but I absolutely love this tray. I got it at dirt cheap, but it originally came from Target, and you can see it was $40 in the Threshold brand, and I think I got this like 90% off. I've had it for probably 2.5 years, but I absolutely love it. And then I'm going to put my cake stand with some Rae Dunn bowls back on top of there. This is from the Hearth and Hand line. I got it for Christmas a few years ago. These are some of my favorite little bowls. I love the color of them. They're Inkaware, and I found these for maybe $1, maybe even a little bit less than that, from my local thrift antique store a couple of months ago. And I'm just going to put the same things back on there that I had before. This little crock bowl and a greenery piece, and then I have that pretty vintage egg holder behind it. This is my new black and white butter pat. It is from Homer Laughlin, and I found it at an antique store. And on top of there, I'm going to add a little creamer that I had before. I did thrift it a while ago. I had it in here before Christmas, but I think it looks cute on top of this new little butter pat. And then I'm going in with my new antique sifter. I absolutely love it, and I think it looks really good with these items.
It's grace that you extended that I did not deserve. I am so amazed by all you have done. I cannot explain the depth of your love. Limits can't contain the heart of you, God.
I had this little setup in front of this tray before Christmas. These are some more butter pats, and in there I'm going to put a antique measuring cup as well as some measuring spoons, and then beside it I'm going to put my little hen on nest.
I'm overwhelmed and grateful. You took what I deserve. I am so amazed by all you have done. I cannot explain the depth of your love. Limits can't contain the heart of you, God. I'm amazed at the depth of your love. And I am so amazed by all you have done. I cannot explain the depth of your love. Limits can't contain the heart of you, God. I'm amazed at the depth of your love.
I've shared this before, but this is a cutting board that has Kenny's Mimi's biscuit recipe in her handwriting. I had this made for him a few Christmases ago, and it's so special to us. I like to display it in my hutch, so it's going to serve as the background of this shelf.
Give thanks. Hallelujah. Love has made a way. Hallelujah. If forever I give thanks. Oh, and I am so amazed by all you have done.
These are two of my new Crocs in jars, and I love them. They are from Marshall, Texas. They are the Casey Seed Company, and I love these. I think they look really cute right here.
And I am so amazed by all you have done. I cannot explain the depth of your love. Limits can't contain the heart of you, God. I'm amazed at the depth of your love. I'm amazed at the depth of your love. Yeah.
I'm just placing items right now. You are going to see me go back in a minute and move some things around, but I'm going to place all of my biscuit cutters in one of these little holders right here on this Rae Dunn piece, and then I decide to change it up in the back a little bit. I knew that I wanted to group all of my blue and white pottery pieces together on a shelf if I could, so I was able to fit them all on this shelf. A lot of these are Marshall pottery, and I love these. A few I've had for a while, and then a few I just got very recently. I'm also going to add a few other items with it mixed in together, but I love how this shelf turns out. Once I started adding everything, I realized that you really weren't going to be able to see the ruby flower bag in the back, and then also one of these candle holders were in the way. So I am going to remove that because I'd rather it be somewhere that it could be seen. And a few of these items that I'm going to add, I really wanted to go in there. So I'm just going to add this little wooden shoe, and I popped some greenery in it, and I really like how it looks just styled on top of this little piece. And then I am going to put a different candlestick behind it.
Give me love, give me all your love, oh, 'cause I want you. No one else makes me feel this way, don't know what you do. Hold my hand, could you hold my hand, look me in the eyes.
The only shelves we have left are the three on top, and this is one of my larger Rae Dunn pieces, but I love it. This pancakes platter, and it's going to be the background up here. I am going to add some of the same things I had up here before, this kitchen utensil crock with some old cast iron utensils in there that belong to Kenny's grandmother as well, and then a few other Rae Dunn and vintage items.
All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. Be who you are and you'll be enough. If you're giving me your love, giving me your love. All that we have is each other now. Promise you won't leave my side.
I recently got this piece. If you saw my big antique thrift haul that I shared a few videos ago, I shared this beautiful McCoy cookie jar that I got for such an amazing price, and I think it looks really good up here.
Tell me what you wanna do. I'll do anything. As long as I can be here with you, everything's alright. I'll be right here. I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me closer. I wanna stay here with you. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. Be who you are and you'll be enough. If you're giving me your love, giving me your love. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. I hope who I am is enough for you. If I'm giving you my love, giving you my love, love, love. Give me love, give me all your love, give me all your love.
On this shelf, the background is actually this piece that belonged to Kenny's Mimi as well. It's like a biscuit maker, cast iron, and then I'm going to put my Rae Dunn canisters in the front, and then you'll see my little helper pop in. This is the only appearance he makes in this video. He had been playing, but he wanted to help me, and so I'm going to put these measuring cups in the front. I got these this summer from a antique store in Tennessee, and I absolutely love them. They are some of my favorite pieces. And then I'm going to finish it off by adding a candle snuffer in the front. We've made it to the last shelf, and the background of this shelf, I'm going to be putting that apple pie plate, the new one that I recently got. I love the colors in it. It's this pretty chocolate brown and white, and it's really going to match the pottery pieces I'm putting up here. We've got some jugs, I've got a vase, a crock bowl, all things pottery are going on this shelf, and I love how this little grouping turns out. I love these bone plates that I got. I ordered them from an Instagram account a few months ago, and I did use them in my Christmas decor. I thought they would be really cute up here. I love this scalloped edge detail of it, and I just think they're so cute stacked together.
I thought I was long since over and done with you. Was so certain I had left it all behind. But somehow it figures you've stuck to my heart like glue.
And this is what it looks like when it's all complete. My hutch is one of my very favorite areas to decorate, and I'm always amazed at myself at how I can fit even more stuff in there. Now, if one thing falls, we might be in serious trouble, but I absolutely love it. I'm going to give you a close-up of each shelf one more time. If you enjoyed today's video, I would appreciate a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one, sweet friends. Bye.